Hey Neapolitans, NeapolitanGal here. Well, this is going to be one of my very last Amazon giveaway videos. As you can see, giveaways are available through October 17th, and they're gone. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and looks like this might be my last one. So let's get started. Now you can tell something's definitely going on because there's only 2,523. That's half of what they normally are by this point in the week. And there's only 106 pages. And look, the 106th page has nothing on it. Some dental stuff. Next page. What do we got? We got hair extensions. We got some books. Let's try the whispers. This does not say that it is a, what do you call it, book? Kindle book, which is good. I prefer the physical thing, or audiobooks. I love audiobooks. So let's see, hair extensions. Now, if you want to try and win stuff before the 17th, and you've never done Amazon giveaways before, they're simple. Excuse me, just log into your Amazon account on a computer. Though if it's going to start going down like this, you can do it right on your phone too. But on your computer, you go to Amazon.com, type in giveaways when you're on the page. And what I like to do is I like to scroll all the way to the bottom, go to the very last page, and work my way forward. And that way, I get the ones that are ending first out of the way. And unless it's just something just way out in left field, I actually like to basically try for everything. Because you can always sell stuff, you can always give stuff away. Christmas is coming. So if it's something you can't use, there's always somebody who can. So, but yeah, Amazon giveaways are quite cool. As you can see, some of these I haven't had to do anything with other than click on the box, like that one. One of them I had to follow. There are some that you've got to, let's see. There's some that you have to watch a video for. The video is like 11 to 15 seconds. I mean, it's not much at all. And I think doing it on your phone app, they don't even make you watch the video. You can just sit there and for about 10 seconds or so and be done with. So some of the videos are really long, but you only have to watch for 10 or 15 seconds. Other videos are really short anyway, and you can decide. So, and it's funny. I'm going to be a great aunt for the first time. And, I've always skipped past the baby stuff because no one in our family has little ones. There is a little one coming. My nephew AJ and his girlfriend Carly are expecting in April. So, I'm basically trying all of these because, if there's something baby there I can win, hey, even better. Now, if y'all followed any of my previous Amazon giveaway videos, I used to put this stuff in folders and just go back and go through the folders. But, I'm not doing that anymore. In fact, this is the first time in a while I've done any Amazon giveaway videos. So, let's see. Neck bug. Okay, here's one of the ones that has a video to watch. I usually mute the videos. I don't have my sound on anyway, but they will make you watch. This is a minute long, but anywhere from 11 to 15 seconds, this is going to turn yellow down here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This one made you go the full 15 seconds. Now, the real difference between all of these, and I've just shown you 3 different types of giveaways that they have, is that you have some giveaways that make you watch a video. You have some giveaways that make you follow. And other ones don't make you do nothing. But the ones you follow and the ones that you have watched videos, they automatically open the boxes after you've tried to win and lost. After you've tried to win, I should say. So if you watch the video or if you follow, it's automatically going to open that bouncy box for you. If it's one that says no requirements, then you get a chance to actually click on that box. But your chance is already sealed once you've clicked in the listing to begin with. So let's see, hair extensions, and as you can see, I don't need hair extensions. I have nice long thick hair, and it's blonde. I've got something that'll do this for me. So let's try one more hair extension. Oh, that's the one I've already tried. Okay. So we're going to go down here, page 103, and don't worry, we're not going through 103 more pages. By the way, it's a boy. Did my very first gender reveal on Sunday. That was interesting, to say the least. They did these poppers. They're like those things you do at fireworks time. You pull a string, and stuff pops out. Well, these are things you twisted instead, and they when you twist them this way and lift it, a small explosion, like firecracker explosion, blew out blue smoke. It's a boy. We haven't had a little one in our family since my son was little. And my not-so-little son's going to be 16 this coming Monday on the 14th. So, birthday wishes are completely appreciated. But yeah, so it's Dragon Watch. I love dragons. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. Don't know that if I'll babysit, there's going to be a lot of people in the family that are going to want to babysit. And gosh, I haven't been around a baby in a very long time. Because again, my son's the youngest in the family up until now. And he's going to be 16. Boy, I feel old. And at 41, I shouldn't be feeling old. Now, if you've never actually won anything from these bouncy boxes, I've won some stuff. I actually won a Kindle Paperwhite a while back. But if I were to win, this thing would pop open, and this, very translucent confetti like this here would pop out, and it would say, "Congratulations, you won." So let's see. Now I'm skipping past to Kindle books. I don't own a Kindle. I got rid of that Kindle, and I prefer audiobooks. So I'm just sort of skimming through this, going for stuff that, one, I actually would use, and two, that would actually be used by somebody else if I were to pass it along. I got a sample of this stuff a while back. I haven't even bothered opening it yet. It's not the same brand. Yeah, it's not the same brand it's there, but it's a little packet sample. I figured in case I had a reaction to it, I'll try it on a weekend. I think I just got it Monday in the mail. Can't believe it's Friday already. Oh my gosh. In a way, it seems like the week flew, and in a completely different way, because we were shorthanded at work all week, it seems like this week couldn't hurry up and go fast enough. It was, I work in an appliance repair company. If this is one of your first times watching one of my videos, and I can tell you that we are in a very seasonal area. We are just coming out of our slow season, and this is for everybody and everyone, retailers and all in our area. And what we call snowbirds, people from up north, are going to start coming down, and they have started coming down. So now I'm skipping past every one of these Beach Joy cases, and if you're wondering why I'm skipping past a really cool looking cell phone case, I'm going to tell you. I bought my son this one right here, but he has an iPhone 7. It is a great case. The case is very sturdy. It's a nice case. I've read reviews where people run these things over. They are good for up to 12 feet of water and 4 meters, 12 feet of water roughly, for up to 2 hours without any water seepage, which is great for a teenager. But there's one problem. Is at the bottom of these cell phone cases, where your charger port would be and where your microphone would be, the case is not designed for you to talk through. What's the point of making a cell phone case you can't make a phone call through? Well, quite literally, what I have seen people online say they had to do, take the case off, which is put on with screws. Drill a hole in the bottom of the case where your microphone would be, and you might be able to make a phone call. I can't call my son and talk to him on the cell phone. I literally have to send him text messages every time I want to get a hold of him. So I'm thinking, what's the point? If you have to call 911, yeah, a lot of areas have 911 now where you can send a text message, but still, that's insane. It makes no sense at all to have that happen. And see, what happens is when you enter one of these contests, see, all entrants save 15%. And that's what I did. I think I did a 20% savings. And that's, I went in and I got 20% off because I didn't win the contest. I didn't win, one of those cases they're giving away. So, it's aggravating. It was, they're awesome cases. Otherwise, they are almost better than OtterBox. And I would say they're better than OtterBox if you could actually make a phone call through one. And I left a review on that case. And Beast Joy never replied. So, as much as I, external hard drive docking station, okay. As much as I would love to say to anybody that that's an awesome case, and you should run out and get one if you don't have a decent case for your phone, it's of absolutely zero use. Because you can't make a phone call through it. You can't make a phone call, you can't do FaceTime, because the microphone is on the bottom of the case. See, like mine here, here's my iPhone, and microphones are over here, speakers are over here. There is no microphone on the face of our phones. This is it, right here. And if you have a Beast Joy case on your phone, no one's hearing you. What is the point of it? Great in theory, bad in design. Save your money. Spend a few extra bucks and get an OtterBox. Or something comparable that will protect your phone. So let's see what else we got here. I love these pictures. I would have no place in my condo for these pictures, but because I do have a lot of art on my walls already. But these pictures are really pretty. It sounds terrible, but these pictures actually remind me of a place I used to work, that it was a nursing home that had these just ambiguous paintings of, it was like pictures blown up and things like that of nature. And they were good looking. And our local hospitals use those types of pictures too. So now we're at 13 minutes and some change. I think I'm going to take this to 45 minutes. We're going to get a lot of video time in that. A lot of, entering things. So, so you can catch me on YouTube, obviously, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, all with the same username. I'm even on YouNow, and I go on there once in a while and chat. Unfortunately, it ends up becoming, just a lot of guys coming to see me, and no one really interested in talking. A lot of times when I'm driving on the highway, because I have my phone basically sits right here when I drive, so it sits on my left side up in my windshield. And see the blue bow? That's from the baby reveal. And my case says pause and relax. But my phone's here, so as I'm driving, it's in my vision anyway, because I like to keep it there, so if I have to nav, or if I'm doing Uber and Lyft, because I do drive Uber and Lyft both, my nav's in my vision, my field of vision, so I don't really have to take my eyes off the road for any reason. So a lot of times I'll do YouNow while I'm driving. And Florida just went to a basically completely hands-free state. You can make a phone call, but using your handset up to your head like this. But if you're making that phone call and you happen to go into a school zone, an active school zone, or a construction zone, I forget what the fine is, but it's enormous. We just did that in July. We just changed the laws. That particular law just went into effect this week. In July, we went to a zero texting law, and basically you can voice text, you can text when you're at a red light, but you cannot physically send a text if you're driving, because it's a primary offense now. And what a Florida primary offense is that, just like our seatbelt laws, if you're caught texting while you're driving, it's a primary offense, and they can pull you over and they can cite you for it. It's like, first offense is like $40-something, and then it goes from there. And I think your first offense, you don't get points on your license, but at any time past that, you do. So they're not screwing around. There was a lot of kids in our area get killed every year at the bus stops because people text and drive, or they're completely distracted by whatever they're doing on their phone instead of driving like they should be. And if you're one of those, I'm really sorry. That's why we have these laws now, because people aren't responsible enough to know when to put it down. And let's see, I know I went through these last nights. These I did not go through. So, but yeah, so Beach Joy case, this is an OtterBox case. This is meant for protection, for droppage. It doesn't really protect against anything else. And I have, I don't know if you could see the edge of it here or not, but right there at my fingernail, you can probably see a little bit of the ellipse. That's a tempered glass screen cover. So we've had these phones 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in January. So isn't this a bummer, guys? I mean, it's so awesome to go on here and try to win things, and it's fun to try. It's even a lot more fun to actually do it, to win, that is. And one of these days, I'm hoping before the 17th, I'll actually win something on camera for you guys without just having to take a screenshot of it. So, been trying to win these. They're things you put under your eyes, and they kind of make your dark circles go away. So this weekend, I was supposed to do it last weekend, but I didn't get around to it. I was too busy. So this weekend I'm supposed to be cooking you guys on camera. I might go live. What do you call them? Cinnamon rolls. Been doing a lot of cooking videos for y'all. And I have a huge library of books, and I'm really considering doing book reviews. A lot of my books are older, but if I can get people interested in, like, my favorite author is Clive Cussler, Janet Ivanovich. She actually lives here local, and Ben Bova. And I have several favorites, but those are the ones I could say for certain that they're absolutely my favorites, bar none. And so I can show you a picture on my phone here real quick of my library of books. This is just 2 of my 3 bookcases. You can sort of see the other bookcase full of books. The bookcases that are shown, I actually took all those books, you'll see here in a second, to a yard sale. and tried to sell them. And books are hard to sell these days. But I just reshelved them all. It's crazy. Oh, I've already tried that one. But I'm going to go through my regular bookcase that has all the books on it that I've read, well, listened to, really. And do a review of the ones that I've already gone through. But here's a picture of my 2 bookcases. These are ones of my unwanted books. And then over here is one more bookcase. You can see a portion of it, of all the, not even all, honestly, of a lot of the audiobooks that I've listened to, but in book format and physical book format. So what I like to do is, especially if I find a series I like, I actually like to try to collect the physical book. It makes it really nice. And it's actually quite a conversation piece that actually sits in my dining room right behind my table. And my table itself is a conversation piece because it's kind of a triangle shape. So, I've already got a conversation piece in the table, then my books just add to it. Now at Christmas time, what I do at Christmas time is really kind of cool. I started it last year and it just was awesome. Is I put the white fake snow looking stuff up on all the bookshelves. And I push the books all as far as back as they'll go. And that one bookshelf, the brown one, the kind of a creamy color brown one, I actually take the books off of that and put them away for Christmas season. And I put my Christmas village up there. I put some white lights in behind. I'm good with that, I think. A super handy incinerator cage firebox. Wouldn't be able to use that here, but my brother's got some land. He could certainly use it there. So, now that you've heard that I'm going to start critiquing some books, not critiquing, that's a bad word. I'm going to give my 2 cents on books, on the book series, and on the ones that I've gone through, and what I like about them, what I don't like about them. Tell me your favorite books in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, click that bell, comment, share, and tell me in the comments your favorite books and what ones that you've been wanting to. Verizon sent me a text. I had to call into Verizon earlier. That's unusual. My ringer's on. Well, I took my case off earlier. That's why. As I put it back on, it turned it back on. But anywho, so I would like to try out some new books. And basically what I do is I listen to audiobooks. I don't really have time to sit and listen. Sit and read, I should say, but I do have plenty of time to sit and listen at night. When I'm not on YouTube. So I would really like you guys to suggest a book for me. I will go through, and if I pick your book out of your suggestions, I'll shout you out. And I'll post it on my Facebook. Nope, make that my Instagram. On my Instagram, I will post a picture of a closer up picture that you can zoom in on of my bookcase of unwanted books. And I may just let you guys on another video, or on the video I do of my first book review. Oops, I think it went the other way. Tell me which book you would like out of it, and I'll randomly select somebody to get the book at no cost. I'll just send it to you. So we are at 25 minutes almost. This looks interesting. I saw somebody critique, she actually tried one of these things out, but it was off a Wish. And she definitely was surprised by the way this thing feels. But again, the one she tried was from Wish, and I'm sure it wasn't FDA approved. I'm so happy to be able to make this video for you guys. I have been fighting a sore throat the last couple of days, and I tell you, I have been miserable. You know, when you have to talk on the phone all day long, the talking doesn't hurt. It's the trying to clear your voice. It's the trying to, swallow, to eat, to clear your voice or anything like that. It's so miserable. And ended up with a freaking cold sore too at the same time. It's like, really? But if that's all I get out of whatever this is, I'm good. So I think we'll go about another 10 minutes and try to end stuff. And I'm gonna make some dinner. I bought a bag of P.F. Chang's General Tso's chicken, I should say. And I'm gonna do that up in a skillet. My husband and son are having leftovers tonight. There wasn't enough leftovers for all three of us, so I decided they could have the leftovers, and I'll do myself some P.F. Chang's on the stove. I deserve it. I really haven't eaten a whole heck of a lot the last couple of days, so it's definitely time for me to scarf. And if there was more than what there really is in that bag, maybe I would do a mukbang, but nah. So let's throw a little rant in here at the same time, shall we? If you need to talk to a service provider of any sort, okay, so let's back that up. If you need to talk to anybody of any sort on a phone, and you have your speakerphone on, or you have your Bluetooth on, if that person says, I'm having trouble hearing you because of your Bluetooth or because of your speakerphone, people can tell which that you're using. And I can tell immediately what's being used. If I tell you on that phone, or another person tells you on the other end of that phone they can't hear you due to XYZ, you should really consider being considerate and taking off the speakerphone or taking off Bluetooth. If you are driving and obviously cannot take it off Bluetooth, say I'll call you back when I can talk on the phone. Speakerphone and Bluetooth are okay when there aren't other things going on around you. When you have a television on, when you have a radio on, when you have other people around you, or dogs or kids, and it's not 100% silent. Now, you know for certain when you're in a car driving on the road, the last thing the car is silent. You have the sounds of the engine, you have the sounds of the air conditioning, you have the sounds of the road with your tires running across. And, that all interferes with how the other person on the other end hears you. It's not cut and dry. And you really have to be cognizant that, okay, well, I've got this going. And, okay, so he or she says they can't hear me. So you should be well aware, okay, if a person has told you they can't hear you, understand they can't hear you. So that's today's little rant. I've been wanting to get that one off my chest forever. It's so hard to smile with a damn cold sore. So think we'll go about another 5 minutes and we're going to call it a night. Back massager, lumbar support, stretcher, spinal pain, really? Ooh, I could use that. Hopefully I win this. So yeah, again, stay away from Beast Joy cases. They aren't worth the money. They belong in the Dollar Tree. So hell, even the ones in the Dollar Tree are better than those. I mean, sturdiness-wise, yes, they're good. Usefulness? No, not at all. Let's go back to those sunglasses for a minute. Did I have to... Oh, what did I click on? Eyelash curler. Don't know about that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they're all videos. I don't want to watch any more videos tonight. That's kind of pretty. I've got dishes that'll match that. If I would have won that table runner, I would have had to start using those dishes again. These things seem interesting. I've seen these all over the place now. They're rather expensive, but I've thought about it. The ones in the store are more expensive than these. I just couldn't imagine using it when you're out and about someplace. Around the house, maybe? I don't know. Ladies, you all understand that, right? Ooh, Joanne Fluke book. She's a great writer, too. Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder. This is an awesome author. And all of her books, there's another lady, too. I can't think of her name. But in each of their books, they have at least 1 or 2 recipes in every single book. And it's kind of cool that there's recipes in them because you can go through the book and then you can pop back to that chapter. Sometimes I think they're in the middle of the chapter wherever they are, and then other times they're at the end of the book. So. Ooh, that's what some of our sunsets look like here. Gorgeous, aren't they? All right. We'll go to page 75, then we'll be done. This was kind of interesting looking. Let's see, the 17th is Thursday. So I might do 1, maybe 2 more of these videos prior to that. And then it'll be sayonara. I think this is the right for my printer. This is kind of cool. Probably get that to my son for his room. Oh, another one of those Diva cups. This one's a little more expensive. Alright, let's see what we have here. That's a cool picture. Alright, there's my 35 minutes, guys. Are we at page 75? Oh, I said page 75, didn't I? Okay. Ooh, I've been wanting one of these. Uh-oh. Okay, watch one video. Get Nick a cuddle with a sheet under the chin. I love Nick a cuddle, avocado. Love my building, but I hate my double chin. Alright, so that is, I think that's the last one I want to do on that page. I'm going to hit page 74 real quick because something I actually wanted to try for wound up on the other page. This is actually what I won a while back. So, alright guys, well, this is probably our next to last video for these, so we'll see y'all later.